It's a big compliment to be picked third in our conference. Every year I've been here, we've been picked last, and so I feel like we maybe have earned the respect of some of the coaches in our league. Now it's time to show that we are worthy of that pick or that ranking. You know very well it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and so we've got a lot of work to do as the season goes. And as we talk about in practice, we just want to get better every day. We don't want to talk about winning championships. We just want to talk about being better, having pride in who we are, and if we do those things by the end of the season, we will be where we want to be. Shorty Spencer picked preseason all conference for us this year. First time that we've had that in our program's history, of being in the Peach Belt. So hopefully she can pick up where she left off last season and get our teammates involved. Yeah, I feel like that's one thing we improved is our speed and our quickness, our ability to get up and down the court. It's nice to have 7 seniors returning. This is my most experienced team that I've had since I've been here at Flagler, and excited about what they can do, and plan to give them a lot of responsibility and have them and expect for them to carry a lot of the load for us this year. To go along with our 10 returners, we have 2 newcomers this year. Parker Naaman, a freshman from Woodstock, Georgia, post player who, surprisingly, the first few weeks of practice hasn't looked like a freshman. I've been really pleased with how well she's come along, and she's done a great job of picking up our system from our veteran players. And then also we have Allie Mano. This is like a homecoming for Allie, from Bartram Trail High School, St. Johns County Player of the Year a couple years ago. So we're really excited to have her in our program, and just really what she can bring to us. She's a great outside shooter, just a scrappy defender, hustler, doesn't back down, very poised. We've got a great lineup in our post players. 5 returning posts. If you count Simone High, she can kind of play that 3-4 position. But all of them have worked extremely hard this summer. Shayla Williams, great athletic post. Didn't play a lot of minutes last year, but the games that she did play in showed a lot of promise, and really excited about what she can do for us this season. Marie Taylor, another senior, has worked really hard to get herself in better condition. Really knocking down that 15-footer in practice for us. Treva Mason, just a beast on the boards. I jokingly tease her that she has more offensive rebounds than she does defensive. I like her to balance that out a little bit more this year. Really working on her defense and boxing out on the defensive end. Parker Naaman, our newcomer, new addition, has really been scoring the ball well for us in practice, doing a nice job. Great passer, really impressed with her passing ability as a freshman, and she's getting better every day. And Shelby Lindsay, returning guard for us. I believe she's our second leading scorer. Shelby is just a worker, just pretty much can outwork anybody on the floor. Really counting on her to set the tone in our transition, to really get out there and run. And also a great 3-point shooter. I mean, she puts in more time in the gym on her shot probably than anybody on our team. Hopefully her percentage will improve. She has no problem getting off shots. Now we just want her to knock down a few more. Shorty Spencer, of course, our returning scorer, made a big difference, impact on our program last year, and so now we realize that teams will be focusing in on her, and so getting her to be more unselfish in terms of looking for her teammates, involving them in the action more. Christina Brown, another great guard. Christina's a really scrappy player too defensively. She makes a lot of things happen, just really active hands. Really kind of like a defensive pest, so to speak, but also a great shooter. We just got to work hard to get her a lot more open shots. Letitia Johnson, gosh, they're all seniors. It's it's fun to talk about them, but and sad at the same time. But Tish gives us another look from the guard position. I mean, the nice thing about our team is that all our players complement each other. Tish is very strong, can get in and mix it up on the boards, but also is great passer, has great floor vision, and probably our best on-ball defender that we have. Kat Ortolani, we're hoping that we get her back in the mix sometime after Christmas. Kat's coming off an ACL injury last March and has been working really hard rehabbing, so we're just waiting for her to get clearance from the doctors, hopefully any day now. Nisi Brown, she's going to back up Shorty at the point guard, but also can play a little two guard for us. I've been really pleased with how well she's been scoring the ball for us. We had 2 scrimmages early in the preseason, and she did a nice job of executing her plays and knocking down shots. Ali Mano, pesky guard, deceptive scorer, can knock down the open shot but also get to the rim. And then Simone is probably the most versatile player on our team. She can play that guard and post position. A really active player. Want her to be more involved offensively. Probably going to spend a lot of time with her in the post if we can. I think because of her size and her ability to crash the board, she can get us a lot of second opportunities in that post. But I think our schedule is a tough one, kind of intentionally. I wanted to prepare us. I think the Peach Belt is the toughest Division II conference in the country, and once we get into conference play, night in, night out, great competition, and I felt like we needed to toughen up our non-conference schedule. We're playing several teams from the Sunshine State Conference, one of those teams being Nova Southeastern, and we'll play them at Nova Southeastern in their tournament Thanksgiving time. They're ranked number 4 in the country right now, so I think that'll be a great early test for us.